night. Good evening. How is everyone tonight? I'm a little late, but 2 minutes late. I'm usually punctual. Ran into an issue with Streamlabs, of course. What's going on, Netflix? I am good. It is a good evening. I'm printing something. I hope it's not too loud in the back, but won't be a super late stream tonight or anything. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm going to Dollywood tomorrow, so that should be fun. I'm gonna drive up with my pops, and it's only a 4-hour drive from Atlanta, and so we'll go ride some rides and roller coasters, and then we will drive back same day. So it'll be a day trip. Should be fun though. I'm looking forward to that. I've never been to Dollywood, and I love coasters, so that should be cool. What's up, Darth? How are you today? Getting our usual suspects in here, I think, which is cool. What's up? What's up, Cree? Are you streaming tonight, Cree? I assume you are. I'm assuming you'll play R6 or something. Or are you going to play Warzone tonight? That's the question. Ah, okay. Well, I appreciate you joining for a minute. Thanks. Boys, I gotta tell you, this SP Mini, whew, it's awesome. That's all I will say. And totally, if they run around too, and you don't have it, don't hesitate. This thing is insanely good. I cannot even describe it. It sounds good, feels good. I mean, yeah. Alright, so the raw was 132, but accuracy is actually 120. But not bad, not bad. But man, the limbos, I'm really happy I went with those. I'm not a huge tactile guy, but they're nice and rounded. To me, a good sound, it's more of a pop than a thock that everybody is after, the thock. It's more of a pop, but super, super enjoyable. So if you get a chance and you can pick one up, or you go for the aluminum round 2 at some point next year, this thing is super comfortable, and I'm very pleased. And I took the, when I built it on stream, I had the GMK Nautilus set. I put EPBT black on white, and then I added some candy bar mods and keys here, and then the candy bar space bars, because they're convex. So they are super comfortable. I thought the thumb position might be an issue. It's really not. But yeah. Anyway, that's not why we're here tonight. We are here tonight because we want to take a look at Fusion. And the good news is I still have all my measurements. Measurements are key. So let's do this. Sorry. Struggle busting here with the... So you can see I actually have the case I designed over the weekend, but the issue with this case is I cut off the 1U right here, and I didn't want to now that I look at it, at least not for now. And Fusion doesn't like playing on a curved surface. It won't let you model or design on a curved surface, so creates issues when you're trying to do more stuff to the case. So I think tonight we're gonna start from scratch again, but again I have all the measurements, so it should be relatively quick. I'm gonna show you guys how to extrude, how to do all that fun stuff relatively easily. So we're gonna start fresh. I'm gonna enter a, we're gonna upload. Actually, I should have it in the admin project, I think. Got a bunch of stuff in here. And I believe it is this one. Yep. So all I did was take the jet van plate and modify off it. As I said in the PoliceVan chat, this is a integrated plate. So I literally took what we already had and started working off of it. So yeah. So first thing I want to do is I want to move this, and what I'm gonna do, I just realized I opened this as an editable document. Let's close that out, that's fine. So we can always rename this, but the first thing I want to do is select the entire body, and then I'm gonna move it. We're gonna move the body. There we go. We're gonna translate, I think. No, we're gonna, first we're gonna rotate, that's right. Right, so actually I can rotate, sorry boys, I can rotate off the bottom. So let's do it off there. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Oh, but it translates wrong. How did I do it last time? Did I do it from the top? I must have done it from the top. That's alright. Then we can move this flat. Okay. So I've got this floating design, okay, now we're gonna translate. I should be able to put this down. Curious, do you have to capture design history turned on that lets you roll back features? Yeah, I do. I don't remember how to pull it back up, so what's funny is you'll see it start showing up in here, but thanks for the reminder on that. I meant to do that earlier. Because I can still edit like on my other one. You can see all my extrudes here. All my sketches are here. It's just not putting it along the bottom. So I gotta remember how to do that. I'll do that in a second. This is almost there. M for move. Take bodies. Let's go. God, trying to get this right is a pain. There we go. Let's go -1.5. I think that's it. There we go, that looks right. Nice, we have it on the ground. Oh, look at you, MechFlix. Yeah. Let's, can't remember how to do that. Actually, this is a good reason to pop over. Sorry, you can't see it. It's on my web browser. Fusion timeline missing. Which, by the way, Google obviously is the ultimate help when doing this stuff. Highly, so if you get into this, Google is the best thing in the world. So option capture design history. No, that's not fair. Just for sale things default. Interesting. Looks like it's here. There we go. Design history. All right. See, Google solves all. What's up, Swishy? How are you tonight? Like I said, we got the crew in here, which is awesome. So we just started. Just brought in the jet van plate, and like I said, I've got some measurements, so I'm going to work off of those measurements more than anything. And like one of the first things I'm going to do is obviously save, so I don't want to save the plate though. That's right, I can always pull in the plate later. Yeah. So this is supposed to be, this is V3. Yeah, I'm good, Swishy. PC, PV, KV, V3. I am actually excited. I am headed to Dollywood tomorrow. So that should be exciting. A little roller coaster action, getting up early, driving up there with the pops. Should be a lot of fun. So, all right. So we got the corners to lead off the plate, or the fillets, I should say. Like I said, I've got my measurements here. These were all handwritten this weekend. I know roughly how big I want the case. And like I said, I've already 3D printed the top. And for the most part, the top fits. There's only a little bit that's not right, doesn't work right. Here. And again, apologies if you hear the 3D printer in the background, if it's loud. It's been running 40 some odd hours now. But because the Ender 3 isn't big enough to support 12U or larger layout, I had to split it in half, so I printed it like this. But I've got the curve going the way I want it, which is very HHKB-esque, right? I think I posted a picture in Keyboard Design that I was looking to make that same curve. So my issue is that earlier this last weekend when I was designing, Fusion doesn't like working off a curve. So the very last thing I'm going to do is do the curves and use a tangent arc with 3 points, which once I figured out how to do it that way, it led to, okay, now I know how to do it as an overcurve, which means some of my other designs that I've been struggling with are all coming together a lot better, which is super exciting. So now I'm really kind of grasping a lot more in Fusion. There's still a lot to learn, but I can get by on the basics, which is great. So let's do this. Which I should ask if you guys want the hand cam as well. But now we want to start extruding, and that's all Fusion is extrude, extrude, extrude. If you don't know that, start with a square and keep extruding. So I know for a fact that I need on the left and right side of the case, I need at least an additional millimeter for room for the keycaps between where I start extruding upward vertically for the case. So if I know that, and I know I want the side bezels to be 3.5 millimeters each, we're just going to extrude 4.5 millimeters, and that'll bring that part of the plate out. You can see the difference there. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. So E for extrude, 4.5, perfect. And again, this will allow me to create a line back 3.5 millimeters, and I can raise the case from there. Total case height, the back of the case should be about 32 millimeters, give or take. And then the front of the case should be somewhere around 18 millimeters. So it's going to be like a 5-degree angle. The HHKB is 7 degrees, I believe. Hand cam, he says. All right, let's see if I can do that. Bear with me here. Let's do this so I can move things around. So we'll take the Logitech cam. I'm going to shrink it down here. We'll put it right there, and let's see. I think I have to move this above monitor 1. There we go. Nice. So you won't be able to see the mouse, but you can see, which I guess the mouse is what you guys want to see. There we go. How's that look, Swishy? Is that good? So you can kind of see everything. All right, so we've got the sides extended, and I believe I did the same thing for this other case. So what I can do is do a measure, even with the fillet, that's fine. So we're gonna click M for measure, or excuse me, S for search, and then measure, and then I'm gonna measure from here to, well, that's not gonna work. Let's try this again. Awesome, perfection. Glad you're happy. Yeah, 4.068, and that's angled at that's down, so it's 4.5. It's 4.5 roughly. So okay, So we can go back to my other design. So we know the front, I made 4 millimeters. We're just gonna go ahead and extrude this out. 4.5. I think it's 4. Did I say 4.5 or 4? I think it's 4. Because that was at an angle, which means it should have to reach a little further. So, all right, it's 4. And then the back of the case, we're extruding rear bezels 9 millimeters. But I had added a millimeter, I think, on each. Yeah, that was 10. So I gotta go back. Okay, no worries. Damn it. That's P, not 10. There we go. And sometimes my computer's a little slow to get moving. So let's go back to here. Huh. Okay, that's right. 1 more millimeter. Okay. So now I've got this going. Now I'm gonna. I probably don't do this the right way, but I want to, excuse me, create the bezels and bring them up. Like I said, the very last thing we're going to do is draft and then curve the case. So realistically, I'm all about the bezels right now, and then we'll work on the bottom case right afterwards. So I'm going to click this body, the top face, search, sketch. We're going to create a sketch. Let it load. There we go. All right, so the first thing I want to do is search. We're going to do a line, and like I said, side of the bezel, 3.5 millimeters, so 3.5 to there. Then we're going to draw a line up, 90 degrees to the top, and then from there to there, and there to there. Now, what I could do as well, and I will here, is I can knock out all the sides at once. I don't have to do one at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and click this, and like I said, the rear bezel, we wanted 9 millimeters. I made it 10, so I had a millimeter of space between the top of the keycap and the bezel itself. So we'll come down 1 millimeter, click, and now we'll take and go right across 90 degrees to here. Perfect. Same thing, 3.5. Click. Bring this down. 9 millimeters, right? Oh, I went backwards. All right, so here's the beauty in Fusion. You can always undo. And undo one more time. I was thinking backwards. That happens a lot. So line, we're gonna go 9 millimeters. That's right. Not like the gun. And then click, and then we're gonna come across 90 degrees. And it'll snap to rotation, 90 degrees, 180, whatever it is. It'll snap to that, which is awesome. So again, here to 3.5. And then, oops, if you hit enter, it'll close out. If you just click, it'll bring it down. So we'll come down to here. And then we said the front, we wanted 4 millimeters. So click, 4 millimeters, left mouse click, and then come across again. Boom, there we go. So what I've done now, if I hit escape, is I have my bezels. I can basically click, hold shift when you want to multi-select, here, here, and here. Oops. Sorry, boys. Rotation gets a little funky. And then we're going to extrude upward. And I said the total height was 32 in the back, but I already know that the plate is 5 millimeters. I know I need the top to be 11 millimeters. So we're going to extrude 6 millimeters high. And I think 6 worked. I can always go back and check. I had to do some additional calculations, if you will, here, but let's just double check. This is why I keep this one open. Yeah, see, so it'll be a little higher when I'm done with the arc. I think I did 2 millimeters up, but either way, we can start with that. And I know that this height with the case as it sits right now is pretty close. I probably want that more to 7. So we'll change that when we get to that point, but it's always good to have reference material. If you have it, you can always measure and go back. So for now, I'll probably just go ahead and extrude this up one more millimeter. And we'll just have 7, and that'll be good. But look at that, already there in just a couple of steps. I've got my integrated plate, I've got bezels, and that was super simple and easy. The nice part too is it's already got the USB cutout. We're gonna delete this switch plus these two because we're going for the HHKB look, right? It'll be asymmetrical, which is kind of the goal. And then what I'm also gonna do here is draw a line and close up this basically, so that there's no hole in the front of the case. So I'll probably go ahead and do that now. So we're gonna click here, sketch. We're gonna create a line. Oop, yep. And then I said I extended that front of the case was 5 millimeters, so we can bring this back 5. That should fit. Let's give it some wiggle room just in case for the stabilizers. So 4 millimeters, come across. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Oops. I think I can only do one at a time. What's up, Melon? How are you? So we're gonna hit E, we're gonna extrude, and if you don't know the distance, you can always click to object, and it'll bring it down to that face. Hit OK. And look at that, I've closed off the back of that. Yes, it is, Melon. It's the 5mm jet van plate. That's where I grabbed it from. So again, we're gonna create a sketch. Funny enough, I don't have a jet van. I would like one though, for sure. Okay, and then we're gonna escape. And then extrude. Extend type to object. Let it load. Yep. Hit enter. And look at that. Now I've closed off those. I've still got room for the back of the stabilizer, but I've closed that off, which is awesome. So now we're going to get rid of this switch. There's a couple ways to do this. I can literally just straight delete this, but here's the issue with that. When you start doing that, you got to work around the views and stuff. So the other problem is you have to select all the faces. I really should try a trackball with Fusion. I hear it's awesome. Oops. All right, so it should be like 18. So right click, delete, boom, closed up, perfect. Oops, sorry. Yeah, oh my god, the rotation gets a little wonky. Sorry, boys. So yeah, so there we go. We've already got that one completed. I'm gonna do this same thing for this other switch right here, because that's what I've got going on in the design. This will take a minute. Tell me about your weekend. What'd you guys do? Anything fun? Oops. Whoa. Yeah, how do I make the Elecom XG trackball? Yeah, right now I've got upstairs at my work computer. There we go. I've got my Parix, the 720. It's a thumb trackball, super nice, wireless. I actually really like that one. Couple more faces to select, and then we can delete all this, which is awesome. Like I said, I've been doing this design all weekend, so this is all, knowing what I want to do is super helpful. What I really need in here is Taylor to come judge me. Just create some unnecessary pressure, you know? Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So, as it sits now, this is how I have the layout in the KLE, but not how I have it in the renders on the interest check channel. So, gotta tweak this a little bit, or tweak the renders in the interest check channel. But hey, it's all good. So, now I want to create some blockers and get those knocked out. At least I think that's what I want to do. The other part is doing the case, the bottom of the case too, but we'll get to that in a second. So again, I'm not modifying anything switch-wise, switch position. All I did was delete 3 switches. So my goal here is to use a JetBand PCB, go right on the back of it. That's my goal. That way it's already a PCB that's been produced. We can get it redone, and I'm not modifying anything different. It's already in existence, so that would be cool. All right, so we go ahead and sketch here. Oh, my Braves are scoring again. Have any baseball fans here? All right. So I know I have a millimeter of difference, but that shouldn't matter. So we're going to go with a line. We'll go 19.05. We'll go here. Oh, this is where it gets a little wonky. Hold on. I gotta remember what the distance is between the switch and the... Oh, the switch and the bezel. So, here. Let's do this. Let's S measure this line to this line. What's that say? 2.725. Okay. So, I want to create a line from here to 2.725. That should be the distance. Okay, so now I should be able to take a line here. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah, and if you guys haven't realized, like, Fusion is literally just drawing a bunch of lines. There we go. So that should be the first blocker. And I should be able to... Oops. Sorry. Should be able to take it to there. Click there. All the way to the corner. So what I'll do now is I will delete this line. I will delete this one. There we go. And now I have a blocker. And we're going to extrude, excuse me, to object. Look at that. That looks like a good blocker to me. So, pretty simple. And we'll do the same over here. So, S, sketch. There's a lot of repeating motions too in Fusion. So we'll take it from here. I say 2.725. And then just bring this up just a little bit so I have enough. Okay. Escape. Line. Oop. God. Which point are we rotating off of? Jesus. Alright, I'm struggling. Oh, okay. Oh, and I still gotta move this over. I gotta translate it. I haven't done that yet. Alright, so here to 19.05. Okay, and then bring this to here, 90 degrees. Whoop. Nope, that's 89. That's 90. There we go. Down to there. Oops. Oh, it already has that as a... Weird. That's okay, I still want to do one extra line from here to here. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete that. Delete. Extrude to object. There we go. And you guys are quiet tonight. Are you just watching and learning? That's about as asymmetrical as it gets, right? Let me show you something. Alright. Just ripped my headphones out of my stand. So yeah, so speaking of asymmetrical, sorry, harsh light, you can see the blocker here. Let me do it this way. This blocker is longer than this one, and then you'll see what I'm going for on the case. I'm going for that curved look eventually, but oh shit, Cree with the subscription, the Prime subscription. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Remind me, I'll come over and hit you up on your channel too. Thank you. If you guys don't follow Lightning, I know I've said it before. Fun to watch him game. I think he's getting back into Warzone, so definitely give him a look if you have time and you like watching some gamers. He's fun. He's very good at Siege though. Very good. All right, so actually that was really fast. I've kind of got my case, the top part, at least for the moment, how I want it. I gotta look back and see what see what else I did here on the top. I don't think there was a ton I did else on the top. I kept the screw holes the same size. I don't think it's gonna matter because it's an integrated plate. I actually don't think I'll need the screw holes to hold in the PCB, right? If they're held in by the switches, or the switches are held, yeah, if that makes sense, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to need the standoff holes, which is kind of nice too. It means that the PCB won't be resting on standoffs. So, yeah. Who plays Siege? Me loves Siege. Lightning 716 does, so that's Cree. So go follow him. He'd probably even play with you too. Cree, if you're still watching, you may have someone new to play with. No, you said Lover 6. You said Lover, not R6, Lover 6. I saw it. All right, so let's create a new component. So this will create under the main project. We're gonna call this bottom case, and we're gonna go from the body. Oop. Okay, we've got our bottom case started. So what I can do now, I believe, is, oh yeah, we gotta extrude. So I'm just gonna start with this. I could probably create a line and go around and then create a square, but I'll probably just extrude downward. So I know that the top of the case is 11 millimeters at the moment, roughly. I think it was 12 total. That's it. I'm refunding my oceanographer. Thanks, Swishy. So I know that obviously I want to get to 32 millimeters in height. That's what I came up with. So some quick maths. 32 minus 11, 21. Oh, someone called me. Called me at 8:30. That's weird. Family stuff. Sorry, boys. Bless, did you make it have the space to remove the stabs? What do you mean, like right here, or what did I say? 21? Yeah, 21. Ugh, I don't know why it makes that material not the same, which is so weird. I hate the way that looks. That's so strange. Oh, and I still got to move this thing over. Well, I guess it only matters if I want to print it. That's also why I can't rotate around like the center very well. So let me do this. Physical material. Let's pick. We'll pretend it's metal for now. Like if I unscrew them, can I just remove it? I don't think so. I may cut the holes to do that. It's just perspective. So you're looking at from the bottom, or you were looking at from the bottom, Swishy. So I would need to cut holes in the top to be able to pull it out. But that's not a bad idea, actually. Now that I think about it, I may do that. I may make a hole big enough for the stab wire to come straight out. because I don't think there's any downside to that, even with the integrated plate. So let me do that. But let's pick a material real fast. Let's just go with a. It won't be an aluminum, but the plastic doesn't seem to work very well. Let's go with the classy silver. And same thing for the bottom case. Close. Okay, and it should. Yeah, I don't know why Fusion's been doing this. It makes it two separate colors, but can I just remove it? You could, or what I could do is go ahead and extend this. Extrude that right through. Let's do that. Let's come up. So, I see what the problem is. Coming out with that switch, I have a better idea. So let's Control Z. Okay, I have a much better idea. I think the stab, I gotta know where the stab wire goes, but what I'll do, Swishy, is I'll create from, I think it comes out a little bit and across, I'll create a line that's big enough, or a hole big enough that the wire can come out. And that way we can still clip in the switch, right? That's the issue, is we want to be able to clip in the switch. So, and I agree. I wish more boards would do that. You can do it with the Ocean, I think. We cut the plate hole big enough, I believe. So, which my poor Ocean still isn't built yet. I have no working oceanographer at the moment. Not even the PC one. So, all right. So bottom case. Now we gotta do the fun part and close up all these switch holes. And the easiest way that I did that was sketch. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the main body from the top. So you can see what I'm doing, okay? Yep, so we're gonna go here and we're gonna create a line. And what I'm gonna do is from, actually you need to remember if it's from the top here, but let's just start from here. Doesn't really matter. Come across to there. And now we're gonna travel upward. Oh, I gotta be careful with the, well no, the switch holes don't matter, or the stab holes don't matter. Come back down. Hey, I love you. You doing good? My wifey, everyone, she's over here. You don't want to say hi? Okay. Alright, I'll see you in a little while. If you have a significant other, make sure you tell them you love them all the time. It's super important. Oh, I went way too far. That's okay, though. We're going to come to here. Oops, hello. Actually, let's do this. There we go. That kind of works, right? And the beauty is, because this is the bottom of the case. Which way am I looking at it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you ever get confused on your rotation, that's what it looks like. So it did flip me over, which is weird. And then this is more the top. Okay. So what I should be able to do now is escape, select this. Did I screw up? No, I didn't. I didn't screw up when this unfreezes. Alright, awesome. Oops. Sometimes it'll select the points. The only thing I really don't like about Fusion is the amount of times you have to click something. Like, I can't just... Like, there's no way to say, like, oh, select all the switch holes. That doesn't work. There we go. And now I should be able to extrude to object. Again, we're going to come to the top of the body. Oops. Oh. I know what I did wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's try this again. It should be just these. That's my bad. I drew that line so unnecessarily around the... Oh my goodness. It's a late night, boys. Oh. Okay, let's try that again. Right, look at it's the bottom. Sorry, I don't mean to make y'all dizzy either. Just trying to get my orientation right. Let's try again. 2 object. That was funny. I don't know why my computer's taking so long to process some of this. It is dragging though. Wow. Okay, there we go. So now with the body shown, I have a full case. And I know for a fact that I'm still going to need some space from the bottom down. I'll get to that in a minute. For now, I'm going to go ahead and bring this hole up a little bit. So select the bottom, sketch. God, a quick ass snap. Line here to here to here to there. Okay. Escape. And then again, like I said, all Fusion is extruding over and over and over and over and over. Let's make it 16. That'll give me 5 millimeters space from the bottom. It's probably overkill for now, but let's flip this back over on its right side. There we go. Look at that USB hole. Nicely done. And what I'll probably do is cut out under there just a little further, just for the USB port, just so I have room. So overall, that looks really good. And now everything's starting to come together. And so I'm just going to go back and reference my other one. Let's get rid of that body. See, so I think I made it a little shorter here. Let's go ahead and delete this just for the moment. Measure, because this is only the bottom case. Oops. I don't know what happened here. .437. Huh. That's a weird number. I don't know how we came to that. Okay. But now I can go back and check the height here. Measure. Oops, that's not the right point. Is it? Yeah, it's the right point. 5. So we'll probably extrude this down -2. There we go. A little large. We'll tweak it as we get there. I think if I remember correctly, it had to do with the drafting angle and then curving the case. That really did a number too. So there we go. All right. So what else did I need to? Don't want to angle. I don't think I need those standoff holes. I think that would make me really happy. If I don't need the standoff holes, I will be super, super happy. But yeah, let's just double check. What was the measurement on the back? Because this is with the drafted angle. But that's still flat from there to there, so. Oops. .5 millimeters. Okay, awesome. Which is probably a little too much, but either way, I gotta remember the bezels again. What did I say? 3.5? Yeah. So let's do another sketch on this face. Line 3.5. Then line down to degrees, and then 4 from the bottom, and then come across 3.5, and all the way up here, and then 9 down, and then across. Perfect. So now, oops, click that, shift when you want to select everything. Whoa. Okay then. Actually, this is what I want. I don't even need to select all that. Okay. Sorry, I am having trouble with this rotation. Okay. And I said 5 millimeters, so we're going to extrude. -5. There we go. Now we've got some space. And again, all this is going to change as I draft the bottom of the board. That'll change the dimensions a little bit. So I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm going to leave those as is. I remember my fillet distances too and the others. But again, I think that for me, the bottom of this case, the inside is going to be super simple. I don't want to do too much with it. I want it to sound okay in whatever material I end up in. I'm actually printing the bottom now for the previous version, but it should be very similar. I'm just trying to remember if there's anything else that I did. I should have written it down, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Which is nice. So we may actually be closer to this case design being done than I thought, which would be great. I'll still draft the bottom. It'll keep that at a flat angle for the moment. And let me do this. File, save, case. And then we're going to show you guys how to draft. So S, draft. I want to pull from the front, I believe. And then I want to pull this face. Oh, wrong way. Okay. So hold on. So we're gonna, the pull direction is this way, and then we're gonna pull from this face right here. And I believe, there we go, 5 degrees. And I think the problem was going 7 was too much as I want that to be like the original HHKB. I believe after I did the cut to do the curve, although this looks okay. This looks like it's not going to be an issue, which is weird. What do you guys think? You think 7 degrees is too much, or do you think we should go and keep it at 5 degrees? I'm curious to what you guys think, honestly. Because this part of the case right here will actually come up a little bit, but I'm thinking I should keep this. I guess I can always change it. Let's go with 7. Let's go an intense angle. What's it, the 7 if the OG is also 7? Yeah, I agree, Arch. What's it, the duck boards, the Duck Viper and those other ones, they're the TCV3 or whatever, they're like 12 degrees, right? They're like break your wrist type angle. So yeah, let's keep it with OG. Let's go 7 degrees. I think we have enough space between, yeah, we should. Because this one was 5 degrees. That looks thinner for some reason. I guess there's an easy way to tell. Six and a half. Okay. Alright, well. And how big is this one? 9.8. Did I screw up somewhere? I wonder if I got my measurements wrong somewhere. It's not the end of the world, especially with that angle. The extra height might actually be kind of nice. So what I want to do now is I want to view with the top bodies. There we go. And again, we're gonna curve everything, so let me just double check before I start doing anything else. I was gonna look at putting a logo right here. Do you guys want a logo on the board, like PVKB, kind of like the HHKB logo? It'd be milled in or whatever you want to call it. This is printed on, but let me know what you think. I don't know if it makes it too tacky. I know the Daisy case, the HHKB case did that, and a lot of people hated because they put literally HHKB, like they copied the logo exactly, and people hated that. So I'm not sure. I think I want to stay away from the logo for now. You can always get a sticker or something if you want. But I think I'm going to stay away from that. So I don't think on the other board, I don't think there was much else that I needed to do. Yeah, the Daisy logo was super... Yeah, and it's funny. Originally, Arch, I didn't like the... I didn't like the V1 case. And then they came out with V2, and I was like, man, if you remove the logo, it looks super clean. But no. Oh yeah, I still have the HHKB Daisy case with the engraving. Yeah, it was too squared too. I actually prefer the older one now that I look back at it. But the Tanuki also has that logo there, and I love it. Yeah, but the Tanuki was done right. It was a tiny logo. It's in Japanese. I actually infilled mine when I had it. I put some acrylic paint in there. It looked good. But yeah, I actually prefer that because it was just a smaller logo. Put a little recess on the back and ship it with a certified Hedgie sticker. That'd be interesting. Something here, like on the back of the case, like, sorry, yeah, like right at the top, and just put Hedgie, something along those lines. I'd be down for that. I want to know why this whole case is so tall. I don't remember it being this tall. I may find out what's going on. I may have to extrude that up a little bit, but then I'm left with that weird ass gap. See, maybe I shouldn't have drafted it. And I can always go back, and the nice part is I can delete the draft. Why is this case so tall compared to this one? What did I do differently? That's so weird. Is it just there's a ton of material under here? That's too much material, right? If the total height as it stands right now is 21 millimeters, minus 5 is what? 17? 16, excuse me, 16. So I've got 16 millimeters underneath there to play with that I don't need. It's just extra material, it's extra cost. What if I shrunk this? What if we extruded back, oop, and we went, actually, hold on, let's do this. What if we just cut 5 millimeters off it? I wonder if I can still get away with a 7-degree angle. I think that might have been the issue. That looks close. Here, let's do this. I remember there's a way to make the sketches invisible. Looks like it might be a little thin there. So let's hit OK for the moment. Let's measure. So technically that is thinner than the 5 millimeters underneath, and I put 5 millimeters as a safety for hot swap sockets. Top case also extruded different angles similar to that photo I drew on keyboard design. You can also go to inspect section analysis and view a cross section. Thank you. I am glad you are here, Mex. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are goated. You said it's goated. You're goated. So what did I make this extrusion? This was -5. Let's do 3. Let's just shorten it up a little bit. And I won't draft it for now because I know that's going to create an issue in a little bit. But okay, we pretty much have our case. I don't think there was a whole lot else other than starting to do curves and fillets and all that fun stuff. I'm like 99% sure. Did I do anything else on the inside? Because I'd moved some switches. I do want to take care of the... I gotta remember where the stab wire goes. So maybe just cut out from here across and then here across. Just do like a... But the problem with that is I think it takes out the back of the switch hole, right? We kind of need that for... Oh, I guess if it's going to be soldered on a PCB, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter, I don't think. I would love to be able to remove the stab if I need to. And then I could always clean up these holes too. We don't... Since it's a PCB mount... Technically, it's a mounted... Someone correct me if I'm wrong, right? If it's plate mounted, I don't need standoffs or hardware for the standoffs, right? I don't need that because it's held in via the plate, right? I mean, we use a plate on my other minivan, but it shouldn't matter because it's integrated plate. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Unless I'm losing my mind. Okay. Oops, didn't like that. Actually, that'll make it a clean plate. You're correct, but it might be good to leave mounting points if you plan on a hot swap as an option. But even with the hot swap, if like the KL sockets, it should still click, right? I just don't like that mounting point right there on where the stab is. It's... Alright, let's leave that one then. We'll be cool. We'll be cool. We'll leave that one. All those little joints are binding the switch to the plate and PCB with little joints for PCB to... Alright, I'll leave them, but that means I would probably need to put something into the bottom of the case, right? Just don't hot swap. Look, I'm a believer that hot swap has its place, but for as deep as we are in the hobby, you should be able to solder, and you should be able to desolder, and if you need help, there's people who have guns like me who can go and be done. Don't even get me started on that tangent, Melon. I swear. I'm not going down that road with you. Alright. I don't think I want to do anything else to the top of the case in terms of design of adding a logo. We don't want to do that. Filleting everything is super easy, and I can do that after I curve. Let's make the curve the last thing I do. So let's fillet. Let's start doing that. I think I made these 0.75. What is solder? Hi, yes, I would like to get a board. I think the GMMK Pro is what I'm looking for. I should not make fun of those people. It's not nice, Toby. Okay. Get some nice little rounded edges in there. I don't remember what I made them on this case. I think these were... Mex, is there a way to figure out this measurement? 1.25. Okay, awesome. Cool. Should still be able... I don't want to curve this yet. I want to hit I. Okay, that's neat. That's good to know. So if I select it, hello, and then hit I. Oh, look at you. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you on my next design stream, and you're just gonna help me out. That's how that's gonna work. Um, I think I should curve the case before I fillet it, because if I curve it, I don't think it's gonna allow me to fillet in some areas, which is also a real pain in the ass. It probably will, because they're just edges, but all right, either way, let's do the tangent stuff, the fun stuff. Let's make sure I did this right. What did I give myself here? 7. And I said that the measurement here was... I'm glad I kept this drawing. 6.49. Okay. Dog, what are you doing? Sorry, my dog is being weird. Okay. S sketch. And the good news is I guess I can always delete this, right? So S tangent, tangent arc, 3-point arc. Oh, I forgot to do the, damn it, hold on. I forgot to do the line to give myself 2 millimeters. Oh, but that's why, okay, now I know why I had the extra space. Aha! Let's do this. Let's delete that sketch. Now I remember. We're gonna extrude 2 more millimeters. Now he remembers. S. Let's create a sketch. Line. And Beck, if I'm doing any of this like really inefficiently, just tell me, please. I don't want to be that guy. What's that distance? It's 14? It's a 14. That's right. Now we're going to go tangent, tangent arc, 3-point, and I believe I need to go from here to here. Yep. There we go. Nice little curve. I thought about making this a little more aggressive, but I kind of like the 2, especially knowing that the... You can always right-click on a face or feature, start a sketch, or edit a feature. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to be on my next stream. I'm just going to do that with you. So we'll go ahead and finish, and then we'll extrude across. Hello. Hello. There we go. Oh man, this thing is laggy. Look at that. Curved. Nice. That looks awesome. Alright, I'll do those standoff holes in a minute. And so now we want to do the bottom. So, oh, look at that. Thank you. Dude, Mech is killing it tonight. 2 millimeters. And I'm going to follow the same curve, because if you look at the HHKB, sorry, I have backwards ass camera. The curve is literally identical for the top case, and then we'll do it. Now this I think is a little more extreme. When I put it up next to what I've created, I know you guys can't see this. It's close. I think that the HHKB is just a hair more extreme. Probably like a 3 millimeter curve, or however you want to describe that. But I think the 2 is nice, especially because we're shrinking the board. I feel like some of the dimensions and things have to shrink with the board. At least that's my belief, so. Tangent arc. Go here. Oh, 3-point arc, excuse me. And then come to here. There you go. The only time it changes is if I want to drag it down, but that's funny if I want to go like crazy. I'll go there. Cool. And finish. And now we're going to take this, and we're going to extrude across. Oh no, Hedgie! There's a gap in your case. Oh no! The good news is when I printed this morning, the top switches still fit, even though we've cut into some of the switch plate, so that's no big deal. And now, right click here, create sketch, line, 2, perfect. And then we're gonna escape, S, tangent, tangent arc, 3-point arc. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look at that. And I should be able to finish sketch, extrude. Hello. Oop. Oh, jeez, what is it will not let me zoom out. Oh, I don't know if my scroll wheel's gone bad or if it's this, but whatever. Okay. And we'll fix this here in a second. Cool. Look at that. Why has it got the line there, though? What am I missing? Did that not come through all the way? It did. Max, why do I got the line there? I shouldn't have that, should I? Let me undo that. That was a weird extrusion. I don't know why. To object. There we go. I think that was Fusion being weird. Hey, appreciate you guys hanging around while I do this. Super thankful for that. I know it's not the most exciting thing happening right now, but seriously, thank you. You can try clicking the extra face and hitting delete. Fusion does funky things with faces. Yeah, I didn't like having to trick the software basically earlier this weekend with doing the curved face and all that. That was a real pain in the ass. I really set myself up here for some struggle, didn't I? Okay. All right. So, let's be smart. From here to here, it's 11.525. Okay. So let's hide the body. We're gonna. Hello. Oh, I thought my printer was clicking, and it's the dog shaking her collar. You gotta be kidding me! All right, that hole is massive. Am I the only one who thinks that hole is just ridiculously massive and stupid? I feel like this should be extruded to here, and then the. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've created this extra piece. Okay. What happened here, Mech? Did I royally fumble this? With that extrusion? Is that what happened? Yeah, I think what I think happened. Yeah. Huh. That's so weird. See, this is why I don't like messing with those curves. So let's do this. Let's go back to, which one was that? Curved extrusion in 2 parts. So that was the first one. This was the second one. This is where... That's where we had the issue. And it happened with that one too, right? With that sketch. Yep, I want that one gone. Yeah, that's where it happened. You're right. You're right. So let's hide the actually we can still do, let's hide this body. And then we can still do the curve here. And I see what you're saying. So what happened was when I did the extrusion for here, it pulled whatever to the top. Okay, so now let's create sketch. Oh, undo. Let's create sketch. Man, I am so glad you are here. I think Mech is goated. And I see what you're saying. It's going to create that solid the whole way across, which is not what I want. Ah, okay. Let me go backwards then. Let's do this. Let's delete that. Let's outsmart the program. Sorry. Cancel. Let's extrude 2 millimeters. Thinking with our brain. And then I'll only have to get rid of that top part there. So come down 2 millimeters. And then S tangent. Yeah, well, is that 2 millimeters? How do I make sure that it's... Ooh, thunder outside. Okay. Oops. Huh, so it does change it. Okay. There we go. And then we can finish sketch. My poor dog is freaking out under my feet right now. There we go. That should be correct. I should be able to put this body... Look at that. There we go. Uh-oh, something's not right here. That's okay. I can join these, right? I think I can join the bodies together. I don't want to do that right now. Some measurement got a little funky. The angle didn't get... It wasn't the same, was it? Alright, so... Let's undo that extrusion. Let's delete that. And let's redo that one more time. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Sorry, I've been quiet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just, my brain is like stretching at the moment. Tangent 3. Oh, I don't have anything. Okay, I see where the issue is. So I can go from here. Problem is, it doesn't actually go on the red line. It goes 2 millimeters down. Okay, let's be smart. Is it 2 millimeters down? Yeah. There we go. There we go. Alright. Finish sketch. Okay, now I should be able to extrude that to the object, to here. And then if I put the body back on, hey, much better. As you said, Mech, it's all about outsmarting it. That's a good looking case. Now I'm comfortable drafting this. So, nope, we want this face, and then this one. 7 degrees. Okay. Man, that's a hardcore angle. Alright, I think we can start filleting everything, so. Wasn't too bad. What? An hour and change to get back to where I'm happy with it? 0.25. Okay. And then I believe you said I can click this and then hit I. And it'll give me the, doesn't give me that, weird. Oh, 0.75. Okay. Cool. So, click. Oop. Yes, I did the bottom two. And again, I apologize, guys. I've been very quiet this stream. I know this is not always the most exciting, but at least you see how it's done, right? .75. There's some nice rounded edges so we don't cut ourselves on some plastic. Let's do it the same, right? Let's do half. Let's just do 0.5 millimeter for the inside bezel, because I know that's ever so slightly curved on the HHKB. Beck, I do wish Fusion would let you select across, like, oh, I want to select all this line. I know why you can't, but 0.5. It does? When I double click, it wants to select the whole body, though. Oh. So I'm just doing it backwards. Okay. Oh. Hey, Cece, come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. One scared doggo. She is losing it. Sit down. Sit. You're okay. This is Cece. She's damaged. She's 8 years old now. Hates thunderstorms. Yeah, but say hi, Cece. Say hi. And then my other one, William, he's back there chilling. But she'll hang out under the desk for now. She is not doing okay with this storm that's going on in the background. Alright, so you said bring up the fillet tool first. Can I, like, double click, or is it just easier? Okay. Weird. As usual, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Arch, you like the doggo? Weird. Okay. Does that look funky to you guys, or is it just me? I mean, it shouldn't matter, it's rounded, but... Doggo's adorable, thanks. Yeah, she's literally, like, directly under my feet. And my other one, he doesn't care. He's like, whatever. Alright, what else do we need to do? Got the hole for the USB, got that, got the angle. Oh, we gotta draft this backside, which makes me wish I hadn't filleted that yet. That may be an issue. Which one was that? It was the first one, right? Second one. Did I fillet that a lot earlier? No, it's all this. Alright. We'll come back. We'll redo that one. But I want to draft this first, so... And then I think we're going to pull from... What about a chamfer? That's probably the move, although... Does this look like a chamfer, or it looks like they drafted that angle? What do you think? Because the chamfer wants to do 45 degrees, right? Or can I change the degrees there? And this is why I should have waited to curve the top. I guess I can always go through and delete that again, but I really don't want to have to mess with that again. What do you think? I meant the USB port, but yeah, the back edge looks like a chamfer. Does it? Actually, what it looks like is they just matched the plastic as they curved it. Yeah, draft. Okay, yeah. It looks like they matched the plastic as they curved it, so yeah. Let's do this. Because I know exactly what the measurement is for the top of the case. That's here, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and delete that. What else is referenced there? Oh, the other fillets. That's fine. You can always redo those. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Oh, because I'm an idiot. I mean, I could... Where did we say this one was? So I could roll back, right? Yeah. Okay, and then do the draft here and then move forward again. And it should update everything, right? Still learning a lot of this, as confident as I feel. Then repair whatever breaks. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. Whoa, way too much. And that's not what I want to do. No. I want to... No! Hold on. Nope. Then it's the underside, isn't it? I always get these parts wrong. There we go. What angle's that at? Is that 7 degrees? This is not 7 degrees. I don't know what... I need a... what's it? A compass or whatever? Is this 7 degrees? No. It's got to be like 5 or less. Although that kind of looks right. The eyeball test, right? It's a little less. It's like 5 degrees. Yeah, I'm too lazy to do that. Sorry. Let's do 5. Hit OK. And now you're saying I should be able to roll back, right? Yeah, it's a little broken right there. Oh, it did the, did it fill it again? No. Okay. Didn't fill it, but... Oh, sorry, dog. Now the issue's that line, right? So... that's the only downside. Like I said, I don't have a problem going back and deleting it if I know that I'm going to be able to... because I guess it no, what happened here? Need a good way to fix this. Guess we can extrude the backside, right? We could take this and extrude it to object. That's not right, though. Help me out here, mech. Delete might be the move here. It looks like, yeah, the bodies are colliding. So you're saying delete the, go undo, delete the tangent arc, keep it where it's at in the timeline, and then do the draft and then redo the tangent. I think that's the answer. And at least you can undo everything. So now we can roll back. Yep. Alright, so let's do this again. So now we want to pick this. We're gonna delete this. No, Meg, I appreciate it. Don't be sorry. That's okay. Let me make sure I got this right. I think it was this one. Yeah. That was the sketch. So we'll delete that for now, and we'll come back and we'll redo it. So we're good. I don't mind the backseat. I need the help. I'm happy to get it. And like I said, we didn't really lose out on that much. So let's get rid of the body here. Let's. Oh. That was the issue though. Okay, so this is still, I don't think I can draft from this side. Right, because this is curved too. See, I hate trying to outsmart Fusion. I hate it. But I already know what I need to do the top case anyway, so let's figure out where that one is. Which one is this? Right here. Okay. Delete. Wait, hold on. Delete. Yes. There we go. Okay. So now, actually, wrong way. It's frozen. And I literally cannot believe you guys have been hanging this long. I do appreciate it. I can't believe you've been hanging this long. There we go. Okay. And so now we can do that whole tangent arc thing again. This should be still 9 millimeters high, which is exactly what I want. 9. Okay. Let's just double check that the bodies aren't doing weird things. Yeah, they still are here. Now, I remember correctly, there's a way to smooth this out, but I'm not 100% on how to do that. That's such a weird... Oh, because that bottom is still filleted too. What was the move here? Little lost. Oh wait, is it because... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, let's and that's because that's filleted. I'm such an idiot. Okay, we're good now. We're good. I was not thinking. Some components have been capture the current position and continue, or continue. Okay, that's fine. And we said that this needs to come 2 millimeters down. There we go. Okay. S tangent. This should work now, I think. Oop, that's a 3-point. And we're gonna go right to the top right here. Finish, and we're going to extrude across to distant to object. Okay, and then same thing, let's remove this body for a second. Now I think this is why I was struggling. But I want to go 90 degrees. There we go. And then is it not wanting to? There we go. There we go. Finish. So we're only out of alignment a little bit here. Sorry, my movement is still not great. And we have to fillet this, and then we can try and clean this up, right? I think that's the move here. What did we say, 0.75? Okay, let's, but this should be in alignment, and that's not. That's the concern. God, that all got real funky in there, Beck. I don't understand why. That's so strange. Can I extrude that to this? What's that do? Yeah, I can't compute. Okay. So I drafted this. That should be lined up. Let me fill at these corners. I think that'll help with some of what I'm seeing. Oh, and that's why I shouldn't have done the draft either, because I didn't put screw holes in this yet. All right, I'll figure that out. 1.75 is too big. 1.25. Yeah, this weirdly is not lining up. Especially like right here. I don't know what's happening on this backside. Did I miss? Did that draft really just screw all this up? Like, is that what the issue is? Like, I almost want to just delete that. And that was so strange. I may come back to that draft, which is fine because I need to create screw holes too, but I don't know how I ended up with whatever this is. I have two lines here. Is this just Fusion being weird? I have no idea what's happening. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the case as is. We're missing the fillets from the top and the bottom though too. But man. Something happened. That's so weird. Huh. There's an interference tool that you can use to check the bodies are colliding. Well, that'd be cool. Did I do that right? What is that? Oh no, that's the bottom line. I know that OG has that draft. I may just avoid that draft on the back of the case because that's really a pain in the ass. And I know these screw holes are going to be a pain in the ass too. Hold up a link to how you use. Hold up a link on how to use it. Oh, pull up a link. Yeah, this is going to take some time. What time is it? I am probably going to stop here in a few minutes. Like I said, I'm getting up at like 5 a.m. to drive up to Dollywood tomorrow. So I got to be up at 5 and then out the door at 5:30. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna come back to this. I think we made really good progress for how quickly we got here. Huge, Mac, huge shout out. Thank you so much for helping me through this, and I didn't know you were so skilled. I definitely want to have you on a design stream on voice so we can go through something like this together. Or maybe we'll just do another design stream on another one I'm working on. I may pull you in on a project I'm working on, because it's very cool, and we'll see. But either way, I'm gonna stop here for now. I think we made good progress on the case. Not bad for under 2 hours, and starting from just a plate, ending up with a HHKB case. I don't think the asymmetrical looks that bad. I'll DM you the link to the video. Would be happy to help if I can. I'm new to keyboard design, but I have some experience with CAD. Yeah, that shows. Your experience with CAD definitely shows, and I think you should start designing if you haven't already. I'm learning a lot. I'm picking up a lot. It's enjoyable, so yeah, absolutely, and I appreciate it. It's been fun. Oh, I'll get around to it. I'll figure out what's going on in the back of that case. That's so strange. Everything was fine until I started screwing with it. Arch, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited too. Like I said, hopefully I can glue V1 of the case together and show you what the bottom looks like. I think I smushed too much of the support material. I can't scrape some of that off. My fault. I screwed up a little bit with my printer. There's still a lot of support material that I can't get off here, which it's supposed to be easy to come off, and it doesn't. But oh well, I'll get around to that. But thank you guys for hanging around tonight. Like I said, not the most exciting thing in the world, but I just want to hang out and do that. I have a Littlefoot build coming up, so I know there's only like 4 of you left here. But as I lose my headphones again, there we go. I need a better setup. I need wireless headphones. That's what I need. Wireless headphones. Anyway. Sorry. I have a Littlefoot build that I'm planning. I did 3D print this case, but I'm not going to use this case. I have a dyed resin case, resin 3D printed case coming from PCBWay. I believe it's actually in manufacturing. Let me do this. Hold on. Let's bring this guy back up to size. Wow, that thunder is roaring. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That thunder is roaring. Sorry, so that way I can pull up my stuff. Let's see where we are in that order, shall we? PCBWay. Yeah, Mex, thanks for chilling for sure. Let's see where. Bear with me here. I am fighting this. My order. Production status. Oh, Riley messaged me. Oh, okay. It's a dumb message. Okay, I know what that message was from. That was from the last time. So anyway, my order. Production status. In fabrication. Looks like we're rocking and rolling. So, looks like they asked me to pay a little bit more. Must have cost a tiny bit more, but whatever. Anyway, doing translucent resin dyed in blue for the case. The plate will be purple. Just kind of doing something fun. That'll also be resin translucent. I figured why not? Just do the whole thing that way. Still waiting on the Elite C to get here, and the hardware. Although I should have some hardware for it. I think it's M2 screws, so I have plenty. But this is a backup. My printer actually did a really nice job on this on an Ender 3. This was a ignore the hairspray marks and stuff. This is a stock Ender 3. You know, you can see the lines here, but honestly, hello. Come on. I didn't want to focus today. Anyway, I'm very happy. This came out super, super clean. Just a couple small marks. Nothing crazy, but the lines look really good. Logo came out nice and clean. I can sand some of this down. I've painted one of these before, so I've sanded and painted. Wet sand is a miracle with 3D printed stuff. And I did a color change case, which was awesome. So, interesting color choices. Yeah, I just figured, like, the translucent, I'm sure, like, if you saw the video with Kane, it looks cool. It looks like polycarbonate, but I wanted to just do something different. Like, hey, let's do a color. So let's do 2. And I don't think it was anything extra on the order. So I'll be interested to see how it comes out. I think it's worth the cost to try it. If I hate it, I can always sell it. but at least I want to know what I want to know what protos are like coming from PCBWay. So it's it should be exciting and fun. But anyway, that'll probably be my next build. If Taylor ever gets around to shipping the MB44, then we'll get to build that. I've got the Coriander, got that coming. I think those are and the Phoenix. And it sounds like Phoenix and Coriander are going to be like back to back, which that'll be some nice build streams. I'll really enjoy those. Got to find switches that I want to put in, all that fun stuff. So anyway, thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Mech, huge shout out. Thank you so much for the help. I really appreciate it. We'll collab on some stuff for sure. Arch, thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? Thanks so much.